After serving the mining industry for more than 20 years with our blast movement solution that we just talked about, blast movement monitors, I'm very excited to introduce the next generation of our blast movement solution at this venue. I'm Mahdi Yousefi. I'm a senior product manager at Hexagon Mining, and today I will talk about our brand new blast movement intelligence. Grade control geologists spend a lot of time and effort to come up with the most accurate grade control block model. And then they hand it over to drill and blast engineer, and they do what they do best. They blast. So after the blast, the first question that a grade control geologist need to deal with is where the ore that I spent a lot of time define the grade and all the information associated with it, where did it move? And how can I find the material that I'm interested in and send it into processing to recover the material that I want to mine? With blast movement intelligence, our mission is to help you to minimize your ore loss post-blast by enabling you to track material through blasting. At the core of blast movement intelligence, or BMI, there's an AI engine that is validated against measurement, and it gets better and smarter over time. The output of BMI is muckpile block model, which is a post-blast representation of your grade control block model with a 1 cubic meter resolution. This new block model retains all the attributes and items from your original grade control block model, and also it conserves mass from pre-blast to post-blast. And yes, we heard you. We know that despite the importance of measuring a blast movement directly, we know that in certain scenarios, deploying blast movement intelligence, deploying blast movement monitors is not possible. Or in certain countries, walking on a muck pile to detect these balls is illegal. This is why we introduce blast movement intelligence that give you an estimate of the movement without the need for walking on a muck pile, offering much less risky operation. So BMI's AI engine processes pre-blast topography, grade control block model, and drill and blast data, and generates muck pile block model that I talked about. This AI, our AI, has been trained with thousands of data points that we've collected over the years from multiple thousands of blasts. But independent of how accurate or how generalizable our AI is, how can you trust an AI and make decision based on an outcome of an AI when your decision has multi-million-dollar implication? This is the reason with every single blast, we validate muckpile block model against topography measurements. And if there is any discrepancy between the two, our AI fine-tunes the muckpile block model to ensure that it completely complies with the topography measurements. We also go one step further. We also validate muckpile block model against direct measurement using our BMM balls. We offer this service at the time of deployment and whenever it is requested. And also we recommend this level of validation because not only it helps us to gain your trust, but also it helps us to train the model using your own data to create a site-specific model that compensates for site-specific uncertainties and variabilities. And we are offering all these validation with one goal in place. We want to dispel the perception that AI is a black box by offering you full data transparency. Blast movement intelligence offers a very intuitive and user-friendly user interface. Also, it is the outcome of BMI, which is Markov block model, is compatible with any geological modeling software that you use at your site. These features makes the deployment of the product, this solution, very fast, and it requires minimal training to get started and to use this application. And despite the sophisticated AI engine behind the scene, instead of waiting half an hour or so to get the outcome, BMI processing time is amazingly fast. For an average blast, it takes 5 to 10 minutes to get your output, which is Markov block model. BMI is also integrated with Hexagon Block Model Manager. Block Model Manager is like a OneDrive for your block model data. It tracks changes. It allows for version control so that you can restore old version of your block model, old versions of your block model. And it also significantly reduces your data footprint by offering a very performant file format. But when you integrate Block Model Manager with BMI, there are new opportunities that are unlocked, which are unique in the market and unmatched. And today I'm going to talk about one of these synergies, which is the ability to lineate across multiple blasts. Let's consider this example. We have two adjacent blasts. The blast on the right goes off first. Using BMI, we generate Markov block model, we draw dig polygons, and start digging. In this example, green represent waste, purple and pink represent ore. We start digging, but we don't manage to clean up all the waste before the next blast goes off. Next blast goes off, and some of that high-grade material goes on top of waste. The problem that a grade control geologist need to solve in this situation is, what should I do with the material that moved on top of the waste from the old blast? Is waste enriched enough so that I should send the material to processing or a stockpile, or it is not interesting, the material there, I should still send it to the waste pile? What Block Model Manager enables you to do is to merge and consolidate two or multiple Markov block models and create a single block model. And because you have all the information you need, you can make a much more informed decision, not only about the material in this region, make much more informed decision across multiple blasts with a single block model. We know that BMI will slightly change your grade control workflow. This is why we have designed a customer success program to help you with change management aspect of the product adoption. In the first step, we're gonna work with you to understand your existing workflow and how you do your grade control and how BMI would impact that workflow. We're going to work with you, analyze the new workflow from different angles, and if there are any concerns, we will address those. Once the new workflow is defined and reviewed, we come to the site for on-site implementation and on-site training. Our goal with on-site deployment of the product is to ensure by the time we leave the site, all the end users know how to use the product, and all the end users know how the new workflow works. But our journey doesn't end there. We remain in touch. We remain connected after we leave the site. We will hold regular calls after we leave the site, and we will work with you to ensure that you adopt the new workflow, and if there are any questions or concerns along the way, we will work with you to address those questions. Despite the fact that Markov block model is a new concept in the industry, there are more than 13 customers across the globe that are using and benefiting from Markov block model. Mount Milligan from Central Gold has been one of them. They have also been one of our good customers, one of our good development partners in bringing this solution to the market. I think all of you attended the previous session that I spent with Alexis Ipen from Mount Milligan. And in that session, Alexis talked about her experience with the solution and how BMI has changed and going to change their existing workflows and what are the benefits they are getting from them. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Thank you very much.